Good morning. Welcome to our Godly Play classroom. Now that I have arrived safely in the classroom, I will take off my mask. Let's look over at our church calendar. Here's Easter, and today is actually the third Sunday after Easter. There was once someone who gave his life so that we could come close to God. Now people followed him, but they didn't know who he was. And so they said, "Jesus, who are you?" And he said, "I am the light." And that light is here with us today as we get ready for our story. If you have not watched last week's story with Ms. Lisa, you should definitely do that now because this story is connected to it. Are you ready? This is our story circle. And this story circle is a symbol of all of us being together. This is our church calendar, and it is also a circle. This circle reminds us that time to God is different than what time feels like to us. And it helps us to think about that. Here is the Lord's table. Here is the bread and the wine. And here's the Good Shepherd. And all of the people who are welcome at the table. I wonder how many people are around the table. How many people are around your table at home? How many people share the bread and the wine at church? How many churches are there in the whole world? I wonder how many people have shared the bread and wine throughout all of history. There are people that we call saints. Saints are people who came so close to God, and God came so close to them, that they lived amazing lives full of love and kindness and sharing. And we can look at their lives and as an example of how we can live. Saints can also help us come close to God. In fact, later this month, you will hear a couple of stories about saints right here in our Godly Play classroom. We can learn about God from the examples of other people. Maybe through the story of Abraham and Sarah, you learned that all of God was everywhere. Maybe in the story of Esther, you learned to have courage. And maybe in the story of Paul, you learned that God forgives us. But maybe the person that you learned from was not from a long, long time ago. Maybe it's a person in your life right now. Maybe it's a grandparent or an aunt and uncle. Maybe someone in your house right now is an example of God's love for you. One of the things that I love about the communion of the saints is that it shows that we are connected together through all of time and all of space because of God's love and the love that we have for each other. I wonder who you would like to add to our communion of the saints. So, I printed off some pictures of my church family so I could add them right here to show that we are all at the Lord's table together. When you're at home, you can add or make the Lord's table too, and you can add the people that you would like to add to the table. I wonder who you feel connected to right now. I wonder who helps you to come close to God. And I wonder what we can learn from the lives of people who have gone before us. Now it's time to change the light. As we change the light, we know that that doesn't mean that the light is gone, but there is the light that is in each one of us, no matter where we are and no matter where we go.